Hello, friends. Good morning. This is Gautham Kolluri from CIP Study Abroad. I'm a regulated Canadian immigration consultant and previously worked in Conestoga College and Mohawk College as the International Students Recruitment Officer. Welcome to our daily live peer session streamed to our social media groups. We've been, as always, the Zoom link is active 24/7 and the Canada team joins in about 9 o'clock. So today, just a quick, I was just talking to one of our students, Teeth, Raj Mahajan. I met him recently at his York University graduation. It's always proud to see our students graduate and be successful. It is, as I think Sandeep yesterday was mentioning, and I just always say, your success is our success as a professional consultant. When we see our students, when you start your path with your study visa and everything. So it's so happy to see you. Teeth has just joined us, to prepare his PR application for CIP students. We provide discounted services. So, but getting back, Teeth, I just wanted him to share his journey to Canada and his advice about study, work, and living in Canada. So, Teeth, welcome to our live session. Thank you for sparing a couple of minutes to share your experience. So, you studied in York University, digital and content marketing. How was it, Teeth? Like, how was the study, and how was your experience with York University?
Absolutely, sir. Thanks for the opportunity to share my views, Gautam, sir. So I was usually working for a marketing agency back in India, and thanks to CIP, thanks to Anil sir, Gautam sir, Ambika, and Sandeep for helping me out. My digital and content marketing program was really insightful because I had the experience, I had the passion. That program actually gave me lots of connections in the school. The professor actually helped me get lots of references. And I understand how overwhelming it is for all the students, but once you find the right people, once you find the right program that interests you, you can move ahead in your career very easily. That's what I want to.
Yeah. So how was your journey to Canada, right? When did you come from India? When did you start your process with
So I
CIP?
started my process probably at the end of 2020, and we came to Canada in 2021 during that COVID thing
During the
when we had,
COVID, the most difficult
yeah.
part, yes.
And somehow we managed to come through direct flights and everything, but we still made it. It was really tough, but from what I can see, like if you are oriented, if you want to move up in your life, you have to take some risks. And once you find the right program, York was really amazing. We had lots of professors who helped us even personally as well through LinkedIn to get references, to apply for jobs. And my second program was Centennial. So I finished event management as well. So had lots of experiences. And once I finished, I started working for Good Life. Because I was working part-time as well, it was easier for me to get the full-time job as well for Good Life. So now I'm about to finish my 1 year experience and I'm ready to apply for my PR application as well.
Yeah, that's good. How was your experience with CIP? Where are you from, Keith? Remind me which city in India you're from?
So I'm from Hyderabad.
You're from Hyderabad, right? And
Yes.
yeah, so we also had another student, Bhavya, from Hyderabad as well, right? So why did you come to CIP and,
To
yeah.
be honest, Bhavya Sood was the one who actually referred me to CIP. He had done that
Mhm.
research, and we both quite often we visit the CIP office. We met Anil sir, we met lots of other people at the office. They were really kind, they were really helpful. They gave us honest feedback on what is possible and what's not possible. And then I'm glad after 2 years now I'm in Canada, I'm working, I'm making money, and it all worked out.
Yeah, Bhavya actually started, do convey my regards to him. Bhavya started when he was actually still in his, I think, intermediate or first year degree following us.
Graduation, yeah. He's been there like for 5 years probably.
5 years, yes, I remember him, and I'm glad it worked out. So, how did you balance your study and part-time job in Canada? Again, we all talk about the good things, but what were the most challenges you faced while you were in your student life? It was COVID, definitely the worst time the world has ever seen. But again, just to give, it's a lot of people think coming to Canada is easy, the life is easy, but again, there's so many challenges involved in moving to a new country. So what were the challenges you faced when you moved to Canada, and how did you manage your study and part-time jobs?
Of course. So it's never easy in Canada. Like we have new challenges every single month or year. But one of those challenges I faced was because we had school classes, assignments, and had to work part-time. It was tough to keep everything in loop. But sometimes if you can find some extra time, like I remember I used to do some assignments when I was working overnights as well on my laptop. So all these little things help you a lot. But like I said again, school's really important. Assignments were sometimes very technical, so we had to work on that, like sometimes even for 2 3 hours. But at the end of the program, the learning that you get from that college or that university, it helps you get that job, because the assignments that you do in the class are technically the ideas and the programs and the campaigns that you use when you work for a company. So those ideas, those assignments are what's gonna help you get that job that you want as well. So doing those assignments was one of the challenges when I faced, because I have to work full part time. You have to cook food as well. You have to go to school. You have to finish college. But if you try, like you could still do it.
That's good. So how long did it take you to find your job, a part-time job?
So it was actually fortunate because I was working part-time for Good Life as front desk, and then they had a sales position available. So soon after I finished my school, my second program, I was able to apply for that job. And even before my work permit was in my hand, I had the job offer in my hand. So
That's good. Yeah,
that's
but
what
my
every
question was, about the part-time job. How long did it take to find a part-time job when you first came to Canada?
It took about the first, I was actually working for a restaurant at the first
Mhm.
time. I worked there for about a month, and then I was actually a member at Good Life, and then that's how I got the job. So always talk to people. People are ready to help you out. Always reach out, never shy away from anything. This is your life. You can do whatever you want here.
That is so nice. So your advice, about a lot of people say there are no jobs in Canada and it is a struggle. Why are you coming? You hear a lot in the social media, but in all honesty, we had so many students, and it is probably, I've never had anybody actually returning back until it was their choice. But again, I know it's not true. We have thousands of students who have successfully completed and have their jobs. In fact, I talk every day to at least 25 to 50 people, and hardly any people actually move out. So yeah, how do you see, you live in Toronto and you talk to a lot of people, right? So are you happy with your decision coming to Canada, and with your professional career, what is going on?
A- Absolutely. I'm sure like everyone has their own opinions about Canada, but what I would suggest is when you reach out to people, when you talk to the right people, when you have good connections, nothing is impossible. We've had challenges along the way, but the only way to get out of those is to reach out to nice people. And then once you keep trying, you don't give up. You can do whatever you want here. That's what the Canadian dream is. Like if you work hard enough, anything is possible here. And I'm a living example of that.
Very true. A lot of hard work is important, and especially even getting a career successful in India, it takes, we study so many years, then you do your bachelor's and you start with an entry level job and go up. So nothing comes easy in life. So guys, be prepared. If you're planning to come to Canada, there are definitely opportunities here, but be ready to work hard, and be ready to not to be shy, go out of your comfort zone, talk to people, network. This is very important. The more you talk to people, the more opportunities you will actually have in your life, right? So it's very important that you focus and understand, uh, and plan your path. Teerth is almost done with his 1 year work experience. The CRS is a bit high, but he has good English skills, and I hope everything will work out. And guys, if you are freshers from planning to come here to Canada, remember, overseas work experience will have huge impact. If you have 1 year, 2 year, or 3 year work experience, you will have a bigger advantage, better advantage in getting your PR. So please make sure that you, at least while you're studying, you can work. Even after your graduation, you can work. Work experience gained while studying also will be considered as work experience, overseas work experience. I'm talking not Canadian work experience. So please make sure that you have at least 1 year work experience before you apply to Canada. That would be a big advantage from the PR perspective and also from getting a job as well. Employers always appreciate if you have some work experience. So Tir, thank you very much for sharing your journey with CIP, and looking forward to having you get your IT as soon as possible. So good luck with your English test, and we'll take it forward. Be in touch with Sandeep, and he'll be happy to help you. As I mentioned, we provide discounted services to CIP students. We are here to support you from your study visa process till the immigration process, and we'll take it forward from there. Okay.
Thank you so much, sir.
You're
Thank you.
welcome. Thank you. And